The cop didn't recognize him, forced to basically make him admit that he was Justin Timberlake, which is fucking humiliating. Hello and welcome to Daily Friday Podcast. It is Tuesday, March 24th, and we have another incredible episode for you as always. We talked the release of Justin Timberlake's DUI footage. This is going to ruin the world tour. Chappel Roan hating children. The Bachelor was canceled and long lines at the airport. Plus, we wrapped up with some awards for some crazy things that happened in the news. Guys, it's a great episode. You're going to love it. Let's get into it. Welcome back to Daily Friday Podcast. Woo! Monday morning. Let's get going, baby.
Let's get hyped up.
Izzy, how was your weekend? You said you saw Hoppers.
I did see Hopper. Is it Hopper or Hoppers?
I think it's Hoppers.
Hoppers.
Hard S.
Yeah, I saw it. I cried a lot. You said Nicole cried. So
wow. And you were with your young child.
I was with my young child.
Your young child.
I was with my younger cousin. He's 7. He did not cry. He's very stoic. And he was like trying to pinpoint what part made me cry. Like he was like, what? He didn't get it.
Was he like getting worried that you were crying? Like,
a little bit, I think.
Yeah.
Or he just like kept looking over like what is going on? Like he's like, why is she...
reminds me when I was probably 15 or 16 and I babysat our like family friend who was this kid who was like 12.
Okay.
Like we were pretty much the same age.
Yeah.
And we played video games. He made me dinner. And then we watched Bridge to Terabithia and I cried while we were watching Bridge to Terabithia.
He like babysat you.
Yeah, he babysat me. And he was like, are you okay? I was like, no, it's just like, you know, it's just like it's a tough movie.
That's funny.
Yeah, it's important to be sensitive about these things. And it teaches the children you're taking care of that it's okay to cry. What part did make you cry though?
I think
just all of it.
I think the issue was that I did cry multiple times. So I think he let it slide the first time, and then like by the third time around, he's like, "What the heck is going on?" It was a really emotional movie, though.
It's a good movie.
I cried like when her spoiler alert.
Yeah.
When somebody died.
Whoa.
At the very right off.
Yeah,
the bat.
that was kind of like Up style,
yeah,
like
exactly.
opening sequence.
Exactly.
So you were crying right off the bat.
I was crying right off the bat. Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
It was good. I wonder what it's these movies though. Their plots are so. They're like a little complex, and I'm like, I wonder if his like 8-year-old mind is even comprehending like what's going on.
Do you think he did? Like, did you ask him afterwards?
He was really tired after, so not a lot.
He was emotionally exhausted.
It was like he was tired of like dealing with my crying.
He's like, I gotta go around some like actual adults. You can have actual conversations.
Yeah, not just cry.
He's too mature for you.
Yeah.
Did you lock into some March Madness this weekend?
No, but I heard that St. John's won in a crazy way, and
Izzy and I both have St. John's in our brackets
out of the entire office
because we're good Catholics.
Exactly.
March Madness was pretty sick. Like I feel like a lot of people were complaining in the first couple rounds that there weren't as many upsets.
Okay.
But then the games on Saturday and Sunday, there were a lot of upsets.
Yeah, were there?
Yeah, there was. Florida lost. They were the number 1 team.
Oh.
Gonzaga lost.
Wow.
There were 2 buzzer beaters. Remember we were watching the Kentucky game in the office?
Yeah.
And everyone just like went crazy.
That was insane.
That was one of the craziest endings ever. Vanderbilt like had an almost buzzer beater. Click this link. This is the closest you're going to get to like a game winner that you could ever get. Besides the Gordon Hayward Butler shot. I know. That sucks.
Dang.
The reason this happened is like, did we talk about this last week? There's like videos of them like overinflating the basketballs and they like bounce like super high.
Wait.
A normal basketball that would have gone in.
You think it was rigged?
Conspiracy.
Yeah.
People are conspiring against Vanderbilt. It was a good weekend of March Madness. I'm excited to continue locking in on that.
Yeah. How's your weekend? I never even asked.
Our weekend was good. Saturday, I went to a Portland Heart of Pines game in Lancaster. My friend's friend is an owner for the Portland soccer team. So we went and supported. Shout out Lancaster, California. Beautiful.
Heck yeah.
It's the jewel of the Mojave Desert.
I don't even know why people moved to LA.
Yeah, exactly.
When
to be closer
to Lancaster.
Probably the most random town ever. It was fun, though. There's not much to say. It was a tie. No one scored. But I had some good food truck food. And
it was a tie and nobody scored?
Yeah.
And it was in Lancaster.
And it was
this sounds awesome.
It was like a 3.5-hour round trip journey, but honestly, it was really fun, and it was a good thing to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to do something with your time.
Yeah, you got to fill the time somehow. So we were all locked in on March Madness this weekend. We hope our brackets continue to do well.
Yeah.
There's no better place to lock in for March Madness than in Las Vegas. We sent our best man, Strider Wilson, to Las Vegas, and we just said, come back with a story. We don't know what you're going to find.
That's part of being a journalist.
And this is what he came back with. And I have not seen this yet, so this is my first time seeing this.
Hey, Jack. Strider here reporting for the Daily Friday. Here to confirm that winning is definitely the best way to enjoy this city. I just turned $50 into 500, and honestly, I feel invincible. I'm on fire. I cannot be stopped. I recommend when you get to Las Vegas, you win as quickly as possible and as much as possible to best enjoy this city. I gotta say, once I won, the city really came alive for me. I mean, a steak dinner, might go get bottle service, might go to a pool. I don't know, because otherwise Las Vegas is much less fun. And definitely don't lose, because losing sucks. If you lose, you're a loser, and that's a bummer. Winning is definitely much better than losing. You know, all these bright lights and the sun beaming down upon you. When you lose, it casts a beam light straight into your soul. And anyone caught in that light is illuminated for who they really are. Basically a bunch of bones held together by unfinished promises, encased in a sack of regret we called skin. But when you win, it makes your brain go, wee! And honestly, I'm loving it. And here's the thing the casinos don't want you to know, Jack. As soon as you win, you gotta go back and do it again. Double down and win again indefinitely forever. That's the best way to enjoy Vegas. For the Daily Friday, I'm Strider Wilson. I feel so happy.
Wow, that's very informative.
I didn't know that.
Thank you for sharing with us, Strider. I'm happy that he won.
Me too. I wonder if he kept up.
If he kept winning?
If he kept winning.
Someone's got to win these days. Someone that has not been winning these days is our first story of the week. This broke over the weekend. The Justin Timberlake DWI footage has leaked from his arrest back in 2024. This is honestly some of the greatest footage that I've ever seen. If you were living under a rock 2 years ago, Justin Timberlake had a DWI in Long Island that led to some really incredible clips. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm on tour.
What are you doing?
I'm on a world tour.
Oh, what?
A world tour.
Doing what?
Hard to explain. A world tour. I'm Justin Timberlake.
What's your name?
Justin Timberlake.
You are Justin Timberlake?
Yeah.
I almost feel like bad for him. Like I feel bad. He's trying not to be like, I'm Justin Timberlake.
I know. But like, is it that hard to explain? Like, he's like, it's hard to explain.
Yeah, I play
Justin
music.
Timberlake.
Yeah.
Just say, I'm a musician on tour.
Yeah,
like, you don't have to.
Not that hard to explain at all.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. I am a little sad that the original quote that like everybody that was going viral is like, he said, this is going to ruin the tour. The world tour. This is not exactly what he said, so that makes me a little sad, but
he's got plenty of other good quotes to make up for.
100%.
Doesn't these tests are like really hard?
I love, yeah. So then there's body cam footage of him doing like the field sobriety tests, and he says like, by the way, guys, these tests are really hard.
These tests are like really hard, is what he said.
He was being hilarious.
He was being
entire
so
time.
funny.
He was like such a little goof this whole time.
I know.
Do you think that the cop actually did not know he was Justin Timberlake?
I think so.
Yeah.
I feel like Justin Timberlake is like this odd celebrity. Like, you know his name more than you know his face almost.
Yeah.
I mean,
for your generation too, especially.
Yeah.
Like, you weren't around when Backstreet Boys was a big
right,
thing.
exactly.
Yeah.
Wait, isn't
Sorry,
it
NSYNC.
Okay,
Yeah. See, exactly. Even now we forget.
Exactly. Even now we forget. But now we remember.
Well, there was a really funny part. So he got pulled over. The cop didn't recognize him, forced to basically make him admit that he was Justin Timberlake, which is fucking humiliating. Kind of Justin Timberlake.
Based off of your observations, you are Yaskin.
Okay.
So you are under arrest because you are. Okay?
Okay, jeez.
Shoot, yeah. He's also so chill and nonchalant. For
There was like also he was kind of like, you guys are like treating me like a criminal. It's like
You got pulled over
you
for-
got pulled over for drinking and driving. You could have fucking killed someone.
Right, yeah.
I loved at the end of the video, his friend. So I guess he was following his friends, and his friend's like, please, if you've ever listened to Sexy Back
like,
or Bye Bye Bye, do me a
just do me
favor.
one favor. Yeah. This whole thing was really, really funny. This video that you put too was also.
That's incredible. Yeah, they list his nationality as white, and he pretends to be surprised. All-time comedic timing from Justin Timberlake.
Insane
I kind
timing.
of vibe with that, where like even when you're like in trouble, you kind of want to like rip a little joke. I love that. Do you think that if you put out a song like "Sexy Back," you deserve to drive drunk whenever you want?
Yeah, of course.
100%.
Don't you think so? I think that's like common.
If you've ever listened to Sexy Back and found joy from it, which is such a funny song.
I know.
He is like a funny level of like celebrity where it's kind of like Justin Timberlake, he's pretty famous.
Yeah,
and like, you know, he hasn't been famous in a long time, but not a long time, but like I'm trying to think of like another person who probably could get away with this. Like Bieber.
I don't think I don't think anybody could.
Yeah.
Sometimes I think it's almost more of like if you get caught doing that, it's like, oh, see, nobody's above the law type thing.
Yeah, like they're trying to prove a point.
Right.
Like,
I mean, yeah, like I would feel bad as like a civilian if people who are famous are just getting away with things because they're famous.
I mean, I actually completely agree. And like, I think, so they were petitioning to not have this footage released because they're like, it's going to be damaging to him because it kind of is.
Well, yeah.
But like, I will say, like, he just seemed drunk. Like, he didn't seem like wasted or like aggressive.
Yeah.
He just seemed like kind of like silly. Like, but okay, so he was trying to get this released and they basically were like, no. And I kind of agree with that because like, body cam footage gets released all the time. Like we saw the body cam footage of the frat hazing basement. Like you always see body cam footage put out. It's like, why can't we put this out? Like,
true. Yeah, I guess. But it's like, what was the intention behind it? Just for it to go viral?
I don't know if they like put it out to go viral as like their county,
they're like, oh my gosh,
county court office.
The county court Instagram's gonna go crazy.
Well, like look it up. Like, why do they put out stuff? Like, is this supposed to be like a hindrance so people don't drink and drive? Which
but also did you see what his like punishment is?
What is his punishment? So he gave a PSA against the perils of drunk driving, $500 fine, 25 hours of community service, and a 90-day suspension of his license. That's a pretty reasonable punishment. We want people to put out body cam footage to like make sure the cops are doing their jobs. Like this is kind of like what has to come out sometimes.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
This pays for the other things.
I just don't see like the importance of putting it out.
I guess I do agree with that.
But maybe again, I could be missing something.
Actually, like, does all body cam footage get published?
I don't. Let's see.
Yeah.
We're learning so much.
Like, maybe that's part of why they're like, we want to like have transparency.
No, not all body camera footage is published. So I'm just wondering, like, why we put his out. Is it just for fun to laugh at?
Okay, it is only released upon request. It is often withheld to protect privacy.
I wonder who requested it.
Who's his biggest aunt? Britney Spears? Like,
oh my gosh, Britney Spears
she's
is
back.
Like, she's requesting.
She's like, please release the DWI footage. I feel bad for the guy. It is funny to like have to explain your job to a cop as like, I'm on like a world tour.
It's hard to explain.
Technically, I am Justin Timberlake. I don't know.
Hold your applause.
Hold your applause. Yeah. I feel for him though. I feel for him.
I mean, it's funny that like celebrities, they do bad things and it's just 10 times worse.
Yeah.
Because it's just so public.
That is.
I mean, not that anybody should ever be driving drunk. Ever.
Yes.
But like, if a normal guy did this, the fall would be a little less dramatic, of course.
It would be less dramatic, but I do feel like I see plenty of body cam footage that's just like a normal person like freaking out or something.
That
like,
is true.
This isn't as fun. Like, he's not doing anything funny. He's just like, it's funny because he's Justin Timberlake. Like the Iowa frat hazing thing.
Yeah.
Like that's hilarious body cam footage.
Yeah.
Those kids are just normal kids. Like they're not celebrities.
That's true. Yeah,
so
you're right.
the stuff does get put out, but like Justin Timberlake hasn't really had that many scandals in his life.
Didn't he have like that other big scandal?
Oh, when he like took off the nipple?
Whoa. No, I
the
thought he had like
Super Bowl
I thought he
nipple?
had like an actual scandal, didn't he?
No, he had a DWI.
Nipplegate.
Nipplegate. That's what I'm saying. But like that wasn't really like that was an accidental wardrobe malfunction.
What even is Nipplegate? He removed her nipple?
Do you not remember Nipplegate?
No.
Oh my God. Wait, what year were you born in?
2003.
Oh my God. You got to watch the video. This is why that the Super Bowl is on tape delay now. That's one of the first nipples I ever saw in my life. I'm not even kidding. So he's got this in Nipplegate. You know what? As far as celebrity scandals go, this is nothing compared to our second celebrity scandal of the week. Have you been following on the Chappel Roan thing? This is one of the dumber celebrity scandals, but we'll touch on it quickly because it's been my entire news feed. So Chappel Roan, by the way, are you a Chappel Roan stan?
I like her music.
You like your music. Chappel Roan has murdered a child or come close, essentially.
Basically the same.
Basically the same thing. Chappel Roan over the weekend got exposed for this is gonna sound like a Mad Libs, but Jude Law, you know who Jude Law is? Jude Law's 11-year-old daughter is the stepdaughter of a famous soccer player named Maureen. What is his last name again? Jorginho. Which I am a huge soccer head. I went to a soccer game this weekend, so obviously I know all about that.
Of course.
They were in Brazil for the Chappell Roan concert. Apparently, this girl like walked past Chappell Roan, walked past her table to look at her, and Chappell Roan sent the security guard over, and he basically proceeded to like chew out the girl and her mom and was like screaming at them and was like, you should not let your child do this kind of thing. Like she's a huge celebrity. And the mom, okay, so that's kind of the original story. The mom has posted a 6-minute video explaining the situation with like, we don't need a 6-minute video.
No, make it one.
Essentially, and then Chappel Roan has then...
Her response as well.
Her response is crazy.
What did she say?
She's lying in bed, filming this apology video.
I see.
A security guard who was not my personal security. I didn't even see a woman and a child. Like, I did not, no one came up to me. No one bossed in my hotel. I think these people were staying at the hotel as well. So the fact that, like, a security guard to...
So, like, what?
Okay, so essentially Chappel Roan posted this video explaining her side of the story. She's saying it wasn't her security guard. She had no idea it even happened.
It's not her problem.
I mean, but it's like...
Like, where do they come from?
It still happened.
Yeah.
And if you didn't tell your security guard to do it, your security guard shouldn't be doing that in general.
Right.
But like, I don't know.
So she's saying it wasn't her security guard either?
She's saying it was not her security guard. It's just a security guard that did this on her behalf. But like, I don't know. At this point, it's kind of become a meme where it's like Chappel Roan when she sees like a child and it's like punting the kid, like drowning it in a lake. Like, I just feel like Chappel Roan has like done so much stuff that like now she does not get the benefit of the doubt with these situations. She's not someone that seems like she wants to be I mean, but it's tricky though, because it's like she's been making music for years and trying to be famous. Like, it's like, this is the price of being successful as an artist.
So true.
And she doesn't really seem to be handling it very well at all, which, to be fair, I don't think I would either. It is also very funny that she's like, oh my God, like I'm getting harassed. And like this girl's father and stepfather are like probably almost, or if not more famous than she is. It was pretty funny because then footage came out that she was on stage in Brazil.
And
this is the night of the event, and she thanked her security.
She's like, thank you so much for punting that 11-year-old girl. It means a lot.
Thank you for beating the shit out of that child to protect my safety. I mean, Chappel Roan, I would just take
this is always your advice.
This is always my advice.
I like the second you said Chappell Roan like that. I was like, he's gonna tell him to take 6 months off. He's gonna tell him to take 6 months off.
This is my PR. If I was a PR crisis manager, I'd say just step out of the spotlight.
What if we just take 6 months off? Everyone go on a trip.
It never works though. Yeah. What would be your PR advice for Chappell Roan? I think you should lean in harder to this.
Yeah.
Just become like a complete monster, because like the ship has already sailed on people. Like, you can't make everybody happy.
It's
you
true.
know?
It's true.
Ban kids from your show. Do like you must be this tall to enter. Well, we are monitoring that Chappell Roan situation, and we will keep you guys posted with any updates. It's kind of a nothing burger of a story, but like the big thing has been just like the memes that have come out.
100%. What I will say, I did get like some memes of it without like the context. So if you're listening now you know. Now you can laugh along.
Yeah, you just got memes of like Chappell Roan seeing a girl.
Like Chappell Roan with a kid, and I'm like, what's going on? I'm like, what's happening?
Yeah, what's going on is like basically nothing.
Yeah, true.
It seems like it's no one's fault. It could have been worse for Chappell Roan. She could have been teleported to a Waffle House. Like our third story of the week. Izzy, did you get a chance to dig into this one?
I mean, what is there really to dig into?
There's a top FEMA official who is a kind of far-right conspiracy theorist online who was, promoted to this position by the administration. He has said that he was teleported to Waffle House one day.
I hate when that happens.
I know. Like, honestly, I kind of would love for that to happen.
Wait, this is
It's scary. You know what? I mean, you don't really know. Okay, is this evil? Is this good? What is this? What do I do with this? How do I deal with it? I was on the phone. Oh my God, what's happening? And I was landed.
Is he in bed?
And landed about 40 miles away in a ditch outside of the Baptist church in a little tiny town just before you cross over the border. And it was an incredibly frightening.
First of all, if that happened, that would be fucking frightening.
Really
obviously,
scary.
What is he talking about?
I'm missing a lot of context here. Like, why him? Why Waffle House?
Why is this just coming up now? He said, I was with my boys one time. I was telling them I was going to go to the Waffle House and get Waffle House. And I ended up at a Waffle House, like 50 miles away from where I was.
And like, but why? Like, literally, why? Why not that? Why the farther the waffles here are better?
It could be the waffles that are better.
And someone's looking out for him.
That's a big thing as well.
He's also making it sound like he teleported by force. Who did this? I don't understand.
I think the implication is like aliens or like angels or demons or someone did this. But like, what a strange use of your like teleportation powers to just get someone to Waffle House.
I agree. And not like he was gonna go to another Waffle House. It's just like
it was just like the further one.
Like inconveniences
Honestly,
you more.
God makes no mistakes. Like something could have terrible happened at the Waffle House he was going towards.
Maybe.
And he just got put to the other one. I don't know what this guy's complaining about, honestly. I've been teleported to far worse places. Like when you're blacked out drinking and you're like, how did I end up in this situation? He had a fun quote, teleporting is no fun. You know it's happening, but you can't do anything about it, and you just go with the ride. And wow, what an incredible adventure it all was. You know what would be frustrating is if this actually did happen and like just no one believed you. Let's believe men, please.
Especially when they say something as likely as this. It's like, how could you not believe?
I am confused why this is coming up now, but this was from a January 2025 podcast. So we might have to start teleporting because our fourth story of the week, airline travel has gotten completely out of control this weekend. The TSA lines have gotten really, really brutal. A lot of this is because the DHS is not being funded because the TSA agents have quit, and now the lines to get into the airport and get through security are several hours long. At certain airports, they're like out into the sidewalk and the street.
Just in time for spring break, too.
Just in time for spring break. You're always thinking about spring break.
That's all I'm thinking about.
It's really stressful to look at this. I am someone that likes to get to the airport very early. Mm-hmm. And my wife, Nicole, is someone that will like walk onto the plane as the last person boarding. I mean, this is vindication for dads that are like, let's get here 14 hours before every flight.
Right.
Now, like, they get there 18 hours before the flight.
Very validating for them.
I will say I like to get to the airport early because I just kind of love the airport. Like, I just like spending time at the airport.
I think that might be a hot take.
I feel like it's kind of fun because you're kind of like, there's all the fast casual foods that you need. You can just, which you know me, I love a fast casual chain. Food, yep. Posting up, drinking beers just like at the like Buffalo Wild Wings at the airport.
Okay, yeah.
I kind of feel like when you're at the airport, like time is just not real, you know?
Yeah.
Like you kind of enter vacation mode a little bit.
Yeah. Time flies when you're having fun.
Time flies when you're having fun.
At the airport, of course.
I mean, this is very stressful though. Like, people were saying that their 6 a.m. flights, the wait to like get through security was 4 hours long, which makes no sense to me. Well, so a lot of this happening is because they're trying to fund a bill is stuck in Congress to kind of fund these people. Now Trump is saying that ICE agents will be working here. Don't even want to think about what that's going to look like. The concept of flying, like, we do kind of take it for granted how sick it is that we can just like travel across the country for a relatively affordable price.
Yeah.
Minorly inconvenienced, like.
Yeah.
Might all
that
be
is
over.
a really good point. You're like grateful maxing today.
I'm grateful maxing. Actually, you know what I'll say? I've said this before, I said this again. This is why we need bullet trains in America. Have you seen their Margaritaville train line?
No. What is that?
Look this up.
Let's see. Yeah,
If there was a train line connecting every Margaritaville in the country, a high-speed bullet train line, we would solve all of our aviation problems. Click that.
Wow.
Look at that. The entire East Coast covered.
Yeah, I was like, all of our...
Nobody needs to go to the Northwest.
You miss a lot of huge landmarks. Like, Florida is good. Florida is good for sure, but what about everything?
Yeah, if you want to get to Florida, just take the Margaritaville train line.
There would never be a line like this in Margaritaville.
Absolutely not.
No.
Absolutely not. We need more Margaritavilles in this country, and we also need more Bachelorette contestants. Our final story of the episode to wrap up, the Bachelorette fallout has been something fierce. Canceled. That's a big deal.
It's a huge, I wonder how much money
it's going to cost ABC like tens of millions of dollars.
Wow.
Because this is their premiere franchise. Mm-hmm. And they also fucking filmed it already.
Right.
And they're also probably going to get sued by their sponsors and the contestants that did not get to go on.
Yeah.
So we'll briefly tee this up a little bit. Taylor Frankie Paul is a woman from The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, which is an electric show, by the way. Do you watch that show?
No.
Fucking great show.
Yeah? Okay.
There's a lot of shit going on with her. She was the Bachelorette this year. Mm-hmm. And then 3 days before the premiere. So this was like late. Was this Thursday or Friday when this happened?
This was Thursday.
This happened on Thursday. A video leaked of her and her ex-husband, boyfriend, the father of her child, kind of fighting each other. She's throwing a lot of bar stools at him. Mm-hmm. Her child is in the room. It is not a great video.
Not a good video, yeah.
But this was from 2023. Disney and ABC were aware that this was a thing.
Right.
It's kind of like do you remember the Ray Rice situation?
No.
With the NFL? Basically beat up his girlfriend in an elevator, got suspended by the NFL like a couple games, and then the footage came out, and then he got suspended for like a year because the footage was so bad and everybody saw the footage.
Right.
So this is why we got to release body cam footage. It's like you see, domestic violence, and then you see the video, and you're like, oh my God, this is insane.
Awful. Yeah.
But we did miss out on what seems like it could have been an iconic season. One of the contestants, I'm trying to track all of the things. This is kind of like a Mad Libs episode.
100%.
Like talking about Jude Law's daughter is married to a Brazilian soccer player.
No, we got some big stories this week.
We do have some big stories. One of her contestants was the driver in the accident that paralyzed former Congressman Madison Cawthorn.
Oh my God. What is like the
Okay.
screening for like the people to go
It's
on?
basically like, do you want to be famous? Do you want to have like a level of fame that will fade after a year,
right?
But you can't return to normal life, so you're constantly chasing this level of, internet villainhood.
Sometimes I'm curious, like if ABC gets these people and knows that there's like a little something like going on, and if they get like more, it gets more traction because of that.
Yeah, I mean,
like
they
people are gonna
absolutely
dig up everything about the contestants.
They absolutely picked this woman because she's a controversial woman. Like, she's controversial on the show.
Oh, because
she was controversial beforehand.
Yes.
She also has a child, and like, how actually old is she? Because do you remember there was like a whole thing with her where like she was saying she's 50 years old in like a TikTok? Like, I mean, she's being funny. She was trolling. But this woman like got on Secret Lives of Mormon Wives because in 2022 she was talking about how her and her Mormon husband would soft swing. So like this was the whole reason this show happened was Mormon couples were like swinging. This is ethical non-monogamy, which typically excludes full intercourse, which is like the most Mormon fucking thing. That's kind of how she went viral online, was the face of this Mormon swinging community.
Okay, yeah.
Then she was insane on the show. And she's now, it was like insane that she was going to be the Bachelorette. It was like, what the fuck?
But like that's the whole, like.
That's why they did it.
I know, that's why they did it.
I know. I mean, The Bachelorette, by the way, has long stopped being a show about finding love.
Oh, no.
It is not even like, why they even pretend?
Sometimes it is. There's a couple couples that are still together from The Bachelorette.
From like the original show. This is the problem with every fucking reality show, is the first couple seasons, it is about like the point of the show, like finding love on Love is Blind, or The Bachelorette, or like being the best trader. And now it's basically like just a vehicle to become a mid-tier influencer.
It's true, yeah.
And it's not as fun anymore. Even the shows like Summer House and Southern Charm are fun shows, like tracking real people living their lives. And then 7 seasons in, it's like none of these people have jobs anymore. So now some of the contestants that were supposed to be dating her are considering suing ABC. I'm
sure they make them sign like something.
Yeah. I think like they could probably say they were put in an unsafe situation because she's like a unsafe person.
Oh.
Which, or they could also say like, they probably have a legitimate point where the network knew about these things, still did the show anyways,
and then
wasted their time, and like they could have made X amount of money. They like have a year-long contract where they can't do other things now. So
yeah. I don't know.
Think about the men, the poor men. There is a funny video that we'll wrap it up with a guy that allegedly got engaged at the end of the season. He goes by the stage name Toned Bone. Oh. Can you show me how you move like that? If you give it to me, you know that I give it right back. So this man has a legitimate case in his lawsuit. This man should be the most famous man in America, and now we'll never know his name. This is going to ruin the tour.
This is going to ruin the tour.
All right, that's all our top 5 stories for the week. We're going to kick it over, wrap up the episode with some awards from the week in news. A new segment that we're bringing back that's an old segment that is now the segment that we're going to start doing more of.
We're going to do right now.
This is a quick wrap-up of some of the rest of the stories. I want to give out some awards, we want to honor people. We want a Grateful Max.
We want a Grateful Max today.
Grateful Max. Vindication of the week. I have 2 contestants for this, Izzy, and I'm going to need you to help me pick who this is. First contestant for Vindication of the week. A woman was put on antipsychotics because she kept saying there was a man in her loft. One problem, there actually was a man secretly living in her loft.
That is horrifying.
Horrifying. So she was basically living with her daughter. Mm-hmm. She kept saying, she's like, there's someone in here.
Right.
The landlord was like, no, there fucking isn't. You're crazy. You need drugs. Turns out he was just friends with this homeless guy that he let crash there.
I know. That's the craziest part. That apparently the neighbor knew all along. The neighbor who she was telling.
The neighbor, not the landlord. Yeah.
The neighbor who she was telling, like, I think there's a man in my loft. And he was like, no, you're crazy. Let's get you on.
This is life as a woman, honestly.
Like, she was gaslit.
This is the definition of gaslighting. I mean, it's got to feel good, though, to, by the way, be like, I fucking told you guys.
Yeah, she said, I think there was like a quote in there of her being like, yeah, I was honestly like very smug when I found out. Like,
as you said, as you deserve.
Yeah, like, good. Like, you should be smug.
I mean, good for her.
I mean,
bad for
her.
Yeah,
and
bad for her.
The only good part is that.
Good that she was vindicated.
Yeah.
Our second contestant for Vindication of the Week, a flag football team, the Team USA flag football team beat a team of NFL players. And this is 2 years after the flag football QB said he's better than Patrick Mahomes. And they beat them in flag football. So flag football is like, I don't know if you, again, this is not a story that
no, I know what flag football is.
No, but like the way you play flag football is completely different than normal football.
Yes, you have to play flags.
Yes, that's right. But like, I think this guy was kind of right. Like, he was like, I'm better at flag football than Patrick Mahomes is. You know, flag football is going to be in the Olympics now.
Oh, really?
So people are like, oh, U.S. is going to dominate because we have all these great athletes. But like, it's an entirely different sport.
Yeah, it's entirely different.
All right, who was more vindicated between those two people?
These are both really good stories, but I'm going to have to give it to the girl. Of course. Like, she had a man living. This is the least we can do for her.
True. I'm going to give it to the football guy.
All right.
Nah, I'm just kidding. All right. Our award for wedding venue of the week, of the year, honestly, is Costco.
Yes.
A couple got married at Costco. We actually went to Costco last weekend, maybe 2 weekends ago. Have you been to Costco recently?
Yeah.
They're doing great work, by the way.
They always have.
How long do you think you could live in a Costco? Forever?
I think I could honestly live there forever, yeah.
Like, even if the world didn't end, I would love to live there and just gaslight people that I'm not living there.
Yeah, you live
employees like, there's a guy here. Just drink all of the liquor.
They're like slowly losing supplies. People are getting fired. They're like, one of you guys is taking the stuff that's here?
No, let's put you on antipsychosis pills because you're insane. Yeah, this is probably the best venue. You could fit thousands of people. Your brother's getting married soon. He should probably have his wedding there. That would make it easier for me to play saxophone.
Exactly. Only if you play
wedding.
saxophone
The acoustics are incredible at the wedding.
Right, exactly. That'll be perfect.
Are
they getting married by the Costco workers?
That's actually a good point. Costco workers can do anything.
That's why I say they can do it all.
I'm not surprised that they're capable of this.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful sunset as well. Initially, I saw this and I was kind of like, okay, these people are just fucking doing this to go viral, but I kind of love it.
They're in love. Let them be.
It.
Let them be.
Pickup artist of the week, The Game. The rapper The Game is going viral because he's been DMing the same pickup line to multiple women. I'm gonna do the pickup line.
What? Okay.
I'll be The Game and you be the woman.
Okay.
D3.
Huh?
Oh, my bad. I thought this was a vending machine. I was trying to get a snack. Which is like fine DM. He said this to like 3 to 4 different women.
At least he he tries F3 sometimes.
He tries F3, he mixes it up. It doesn't seem like it has totally worked, but it's a good way to get into the...
There are like way better pickup lines in the world.
Now, if you're on Hinge and you get this DM, you get like an opener like
Not
this.
original.
This guy is following The Game. This is the best DMs I've seen since Adam Levine's DMs. Do you remember the Adam Levine DM scandal?
What did he do?
So he's married, and he said he's basically responding to a girl. Holy fucking fuck, that body of yours is absurd. It's actually unreal how fucking hot you are. It blows my mind. That was a big like meme copy pasta thing. Like, holy fucking fuck, that body of yours is absurd. And you're like DMing Grimace or whatever. That was a big thing. We have 2 more awards, and I have 2 contestants to both of these awards.
Whoa.
Izzy, I'm gonna need your help.
Okay, I'm ready.
Proudly Ugly Person of the Week.
All right.
Our first contestant, Andrew Callahan, the lead of Channel 5 News, was interviewing Clavicular, one of our close personal friends. And basically, Clavicular said, so you don't want to get hotter? Like, you're happy with the way you look? And he was like, yeah. And Clavicular's like, okay, so if you're not going to be honest, then we have nothing to talk about. Stood up and walked out of the interview.
When you wake up every single morning and you take a look in the mirror, you're 100% satisfied with every single thing. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, more or less.
Okay, dude. I guess that's just, if you want to be completely disingenuous, that's fine with me. I guess there's just no point to continue. All right, thank you for your time. Thank you.
I love it.
Hell yeah.
End every job interview if the person does not admit that they're ugly. That's what I've always said. Someone's standing up to Clavicular, not just the ASU frat leader. Our second proudly ugly person of the week, this mascot for
Eurovision.
Lumo is going viral for being ugly.
No.
I don't think he's that ugly. I think he's kind of cute.
Not that ugly.
It was actually designed by a college student.
Oh.
Which kind of is hard.
Well, yeah, I don't think beauty standards have gotten too insane these days. He's like a cartoon. He's ugly. That's what we're calling him now. He's not even real. He's not even like a species of anything.
Yeah, exactly. He's a fictional character.
Going viral for being ugly.
I do feel bad for the student who designed this, and like now everyone's talking about how ugly it is. Who's the winner of this award?
The KTLF5 guy.
Our final category of the week: animals that we want to party with. 2 contestants. 1, pigeons have picked up a cigarette habit.
Uh-oh.
Cigs ripping darts.
How did this happen?
Can't say I blame them. They learned by watching us. It's awful. We should have them start zinning. Or the Bahamas shark. Sharks in Bahamas are full of cocaine, caffeine, and painkillers. Me when I'm a shark.
It's happening because like it's falling.
Yeah, this is actually kind of a sad category. We're like poisoning animals.
It is a little sad.
Sharks in the Bahamas are eating tons of drugs. Bro thinks he's on Wall Street right now.
Yeah, who does he think he is?
Cocaine, caffeine, and painkillers is pretty sick.
Who do you think wins?
I got to give it to the Sharks. I mean, mixing substances, that's what it's all about.
I like the birds.
Great disagree. Congratulations to our winners. More categories to come next week. Guys, that's all the news that's fit to podcast this week. Thanks for tuning in. Have an incredible day. And as always, go Jets.